And I don't care who didn't like how it was offended or not, means nothing to me. You speak with respect, you'll get treated with respect. Thank you.
I'm not here to argue about this plan for the reservoir, but I'm here to try to understand why our council and our mayor are not going to take a stand against Union County to prevent this from happening. It seems to me that our town government should be protecting the tranquility, privacy, and property value of its citizens here. And the homeowners near that park that they're talking about constructing are going to be horribly affected by the presence of something like that. It doesn't belong there. Union County's got Oak Ridge. They could do whatever they want. They took it away from all the golfers in the county. I don't agree with the mayor that Union County makes wonderful decisions. I could go through a whole list, but that's not your problem. I'm just here because I really feel that Clark's government should be helping its citizens protect the environment by their homes. Thank you.
Well, I'd like to, as you sit down, had time, I'd like to take that comment and resent. You have no clue what I'm talking to the county about and why. And I'm not making it into a political issue. I could make this into a Republican-Democrat issue like that. But when you have 28 years in government and you learn how to work with people to get the most out of the county for your citizens, I can tell you right now, there hasn't been a mayor in the history of this town, and maybe others, that got more out of Union County than I have working across the party aisle. So if you want us to show up with chains and torches and scream and yell and carry on, you got the wrong mayor. I do my business across tables at conference rooms and on telephones. So I resent that you said we're not sticking up. I got a little news for you, Mr. Person, and you're my neighbor across the street from me. Excuse me, I heard exactly what you said. I heard exactly what you said, that we're not taking a stand. Excuse me, there's nothing to understand. I told you earlier in the evening what I was doing on your behalf, but there are also people out here who like the idea, So what do I do with them? I just say, oh, I got to go with them because they have green shirts on and they're talking louder? I have to strike a balance between the people who don't want it and the people who do want it to try to, as Ronald Reagan once said, try to get 75% of what you want and work on the other 25% later. So I don't want this, if this is going to be a political issue for the other side of the aisle, they could be my guest and make it a political issue. We're not making it a political issue. We'll deal in a proper manner and professional manner with the county like we have been doing. I was on the phone at 9:30 this morning with the county manager. Did you know that? Jim has spent how many phone calls with the county manager? I've been back and forth with him. He's a wonderful guy. He does a great job for Clark. For me, he helps me. There's people throughout Union County that may love him and may not. For me, he's always dealt with me above board. So if we want to make this into a political issue, as I said earlier in the night, you got the wrong people. We're going to do it on a professional level. If the other side wants to use this and make it into a campaign issue, be my guest. I really don't care. We're going to try to get what's best for Clark. I hope we win. Thank you.
It seems to me that they don't feel like they're being heard. And they're coming to you guys asking for help. And I don't think that the way that the mayor acted tonight demonstrates that a willingness to help them. And that's just not the way. What happened tonight was not necessary. The mayor can take exception to things. I don't think that every single thing that is, asked by the community, every single detail needs to be absolutely enacted by the council of the mayor. But it should be heard and it should be responded to respectfully. I don't think that that lady deserved what happened tonight, and I'm just not very happy with that. So I'm not going to repeat what's been said. These people have a better understanding of what's going on there. So I would just say, please try and be better advocates, better representatives for these people. They're just concerned about things that are going on right in their backyard. Maybe they get upset, maybe they upset you guys, but they don't deserve that type of response.
Mr. Greaves got offended the way I defended myself when I was told by a citizen who doesn't know the work ethic I have for this project that I don't care. Honestly, completely untrue. Jim and I have spent a lot of time on this project, probably more than we should, because it's not our project.
Councilman O'Connor.
Thank you. First off, I want to thank the mayor for his comments this evening. I know you take my calls. I know Jim takes my calls for the second ward as well as the township, and I know how hard you guys work. And it's hard when you do the work and you don't get the credit. And we heard some of that tonight. So on behalf of myself, thank you very much for all the hard work in trying to get what's best for the township of Clark.
Yes, your concerns are great, and you should express them. But, you know, Pat O'Connor said that, you know, Mayor got upset he didn't get credit. Pat, I don't want credit. That's my job. What I don't want is people telling me what they think I'm doing or not doing, because they don't know what goes on up here. They don't know the hours Jim and I have put in. You can ask that question, and I would be respectfully happy to answer that question. So I'm not looking for credit, but I'm not looking to be told, well, you don't care. We didn't do it. You have no clue. Zero. You show up once a month. We show up 30 days a month. 30 days a month. My phone doesn't stop on nights, holidays, weekends, and everything else. And you guys know I'm available on social media to you. Whenever I see something I can fix and help, I'm out there or explaining to you. So, I mean, that does light a fire. And I don't care who didn't like how it was offended or not. It means nothing to me. You speak with respect, you'll get treated with respect. Thank you.